The new Londoners are coming. Welcome back to Frostpunk on the Edge, where we are trying to set up a good setup with our settlements, and then we are going to have to deal with a confrontation with London, which is arriving in 10 hours. I've done pretty alright. We've got a good solid foundation here. I've brought in a few more little things that should arrive in time. But what's this? They are starving. Wait, is it just that people from New London have decided to leave? Maybe that's it. What's this? Trouble in New London. That's no punitive expedition. These are ordinary people. Their delegates are here to ask for help. We fled the hunger and chaos of New London. Everything is falling apart there. Healthcare, the coal supply, even the generator. The administration just argues over what to do and no decisions are made. Help us, please, your only hope. Some of our people, recognizing their friends and relatives amongst the refugees, are embracing them and taking them home. We have no choice. We must welcome them. Okay. This is a different start to the episode that I thought would happen, but we are ready. They are getting ready, and we are going to see incoming. Oh, a big lag spike just as we try to load this in. Let's speed up a little bit and see. I feel like, there we go, that's better. Okay, we're getting a lot of stuff in. Watch this. There was some commotion among the kids, and it took a while to sort out, but we found out that 3 children are missing. Other kids said they went to play, but nobody has seen them for at least a day. Finally, one child admitted that they sneaked into the mine. We have to find them quickly. Your people formed a rescue party, but they don't know this mine as well as the kids. A few of the bigger boys offered to guide them. Of course, let them kids sort them out. That's good. With this going off, it turns out that New London's not doing too good. Anything that we can help with here? Cookhouses. Yeah, let's get a cookhouse operational over there. Nice. What's this saying? Outpost 11. We heard some people from our city have reached you. What they tell you is mostly true. We lost some crops, had a food shortage, used sawdust, had labour shortages, then a generator malfunction, and things got out of control. To prevent panic, we tried to cover up the scale of the crisis. That's why we didn't tell you. We urgently need resources and people. Our relations weren't good recently, but please can you help us? New London can't fall. Can we help them? Let's talk to everyone. Let us communicate. Can you help us with New London? We're saddened to hear the plight of New London. It reminds us of the tragic fate of Winterhome. We should try and help them. Some of our children might have relatives there. If we leave them to their fate, many will die in this world saw too much death already. The decision is yours, but whether you choose to save New London or not, we'll help you as much as we can. We must stand together or we'll all freeze alone. Thank you. That was the main thing, actually, because you were the ones who were the least loyal. You are neutral. We'll see what everyone else has got. We've got you. You are loyal. We're going to communicate. Can you help us with New London? We don't know much of New London, but it seems that to us that unlike you, its people failed to adapt to the changed world. If you let their city fall, they will strengthen your ranks and learn your ways. If you help them instead, your people might yet become assimilated by them. The nature is our ultimate judge, and it is useless to dispute her rulings. But whatever you decide, we won't deny you help if you ask for it. Thank you. Very good. Very, very good. Never mind. Farewell. Finally, the shipwrecks. These ones, guys, may be the highest one to do. Can you help us? All of those wealthy New Londoners are scun. No offense, pal, you're different, but they can go to hell with their generators and fancy houses. They grew too big, and the world will cut them down. If you help them, they'll only stab you in the back. Mark my words. In the end, each of us should stand and fall on their own. We say let New London fall, but we owe you, and will help you whatever you do. Good! I managed to get the 3 of them very much in my good spots. We don't really need to help. Is there anything we can help you with? Thanks. We're going to sort ourselves out. I think we're doing all right here. Can we finish this all off? Good. We need to get a bit more steel in order to sort this all out. I'm hoping our new people should be pretty good. Time to decide. New London is collapsing and we don't have much time to reach a decision. Before we do it, we can consult with each of the other settlements. I've already done that. Which already promised to not to make any requests until this is over, and we should listen to our people. What we do now will change the future, not only for us, but for all people in Frostland. Answer New London. Okay. Everyone seems happy. We now need to go and decide. New London, communicate. We have an answer. Or never mind. I don't know how it will sort itself out. Will our people be happy? Okay, I want to sort this out first. We're going to give these guys some of the more of that. And what's this saying? Pause. Sirs, lost kids, they were hungry, thirsty, and scared, but otherwise unharmed. Our young guides were so confident about where they were that my friends grew suspicious. One of the younger kids said something about a test, but was immediately silenced by the others. Interesting. Okay, time to talk to New London. We have an answer. We'll have to send people and resources to New London. We won't save London. We'll have to prepare for a huge wave of refugees. Interesting. So it's either they all come to us, or we all go to them. I think like both of those situations are an interesting setup. Interesting. Let's try and... I think we want to try and save them. I've got my own setup really, really strong. Let's try and save them. Farewell. So now we need to send workers. Let's have a look. If I click on New London, what does it give us? We've got a lag spike, as we always seem to do in this. And it's crashed. And we are back. It took a little bit of time, but I had to come back and do a little bit of the lead up to it, because it only saved before the Londoners even turned up. But we shall see. I suppose they are also Londoners, aren't they? Londoners in the first one are now New Londoners. And we've got this list of things. Steel and steam cores, coal, food, workers. That's fine. We should be able to sort that all out. New London's economy is in shambles, so we'll need to send a lot of coal to keep them warm. Due to the cold, a lot of their workers are sick, which means that our people will have to replace them. Infirmaries will heal the gravely ill, but to build them, we need to send steel and steam cores. Their food economy is stretched to maximum since the beginning. A shipment of food rations will be a great aid. Okay. We've heard that you've chosen to spare the toffs. Too bad, but it's your choice. As we said, alas, we too will have to face its consequences. We'll send them the workers they need to get on their good side, and to keep an eye on them. We know a thing or two about generators, having built a few, so we will take a look at theirs. Thank you. Very nice. Your decision to preserve the bigger and more advanced society will affect us all, for good or ill, only time will tell. We believe that if we exert ourselves, we can take care of the food shipment for New London. The other tasks are in your hands. Thank you very much. I'm guessing the coal, they were not at the right level for the coal, but that means that you have now got shipment en route for those two already, which means we just need to do this and this, and I can do that. I just need to, if I go to resources, resource depot, we're going to build a few of these in order to gather enough materials. How quickly the move changes. We were ready to fight New London. Now many want to help them despite the huge cost. After all, people still have friends and relatives there. On the other hand, if we let New London fall, we could take full control of it. Although many of its inhabitants would die, we'd also have to prepare for a massive wave of refugees. I've already thought about it and already done it. But we are going to keep moving, and I think having those two operational is very, very strong. Sir, they were hungry, thirsty, and scared. I think this one has already happened, so we'll sort that out, which is good. Those are the only ones that aren't able to kind of keep themselves moving. This is going to be there. We need coal. I need to just kind of really push up our coal mine situation. That's fine. I'm going to need to increase another resource depot, I think. Let's put one behind there and one down there. We're going to use these resource depots to get enough coal, and then we also need to get steel and all of this as our main situation. I'm going to do this, and we're going to do... okay, I was about to say that. Nice. We'll have some discontent, but for now our main thing is to get enough coal first, and then we'll switch it over to everything else. If I do this, we're going to focus mostly on using engineers on this. And I was about to say, is there anything that we could do in resources? There's a coal mining, all of this stuff could be helpful, but for now we're focusing on what we can do. Resource depot upgrade will help, and I need to help the kids as much as I can. You can come back actually and be disbanded, because I don't think there's anything you can do anymore. We've got plenty of this as well, which is good, and we're going to then spend some time pushing up to get the coal first, and then the other things. That should be fine. I feel like coal is to keep them warm, which is probably more important. We are fighting off everything else, which is good. I'm hoping that we are still getting our stuff in. Yeah, I think we are, which is good. We'll be able to keep ourselves fed, which is very nice. The food has arrived at New London. Sending us the food rations, you've accomplished more than just saving us from starvation. You've rekindled hope amongst our people. They're still hungry, but we know what it took to deliver this much, and we appreciate this a lot. Thank you very much. What's this one saying? Long hours of toil. I won't address this right now. I'm afraid we are in a situation right now where we need to keep pushing this up. In fact, this should also be on there, and I may do that as well. We really need to just get as much coal in as we can, because how much coal is it that we need to send? 3,000, and it's only 250 actually, coal, steel, which is absolutely fine. These upgrades are good. I was about to say, is there anything out here I can help? You give us 100 coal. You know what I'm going to do? I was going to do both of those, but I can do those too. Because we're wanting to focus on one thing at a time. We've got the workers. Perfect. Good, good, very good. We're doing all right. I feel like we'll be able to do a lot of this. Are you back home now? Good. I can now disband you. Because we don't need you anymore. Disband. Nice. 50, 50, 10. That was a good amount of resources for ourselves. And we can keep ourselves working hard. Both of the coal mine and this are being produced as much as we can. We're mainly focusing on getting as much material as we can. If I look here, we are getting almost... coal gain is 147 per day. Doesn't give us an overall number, does it? Fair enough. But I feel like this is doing us a good job, as is this, once it works. Good. I feel like tomorrow we'll be able to put this on again. Nice. We're up to a good number here. We're already starting here to get more materials. We'll put those on there to make sure that's looking good. More coal has arrived from the mines. We're doing very, very strong here. We're back to minus 50. Then it'll be minus 60 for the foreseeable future, I think. If we can send off the coal very soon, we should be in a good stead. I was about to say, I'm debating trying to also help. I could send off both also. We're doing all right here in terms of these numbers. The main thing is getting this coal operational if I can. I'm sorry, we're not addressing the heat situation here. I know it's cold, but we're trying our hardest to get the stuff off we need for London, and then we can kind of set ourselves up. I'm a bit worried that the game will just end once I've saved New London, but we will see. We're getting some more incoming stuff. I think this is my wood and my food. Yes, which is good. Very, very nice. Maybe I should have done the other change, the other setting, where we would have got a load of people coming in. Would have been an interesting situation. Okay, we're heading into the next day already, and we're looking... Oh god, this is very good. Like, the fact is, we'll have enough to send off this very quickly. In fact, we may be able to do both of them simultaneously. Because this is only 250 and 5 that we need. We've got a bit of a food issue, but we got our food in, which is good. 250 and 5. We can send off the steam and coal. Then we just need the coal, which is very good. I mean, our coal is very, very good. Do this again and push ourselves to just get over the line. And we want to get to about 300, maybe 3,200 before I actually send, because we need our own coal to sort ourselves out. But then with that on the way, we should be... We've hit 3,000. Let's wait until we get a little bit higher. 3,002. We're about to be there. And we can send the coal. That's everything sent. Here we go. We now just need to make sure we keep building up our coal reserves. But we're doing all right. We've done everything all right. What's arrived? Immediately after receiving the material shipment from you, we started to build the infirmaries and hothouses. Soon we'll be able to care for our patients without triaging and feed all the hungry. The spectre of illness and starvation no longer hang over us. Good. And the coal, which is the final thing that's going to arrive at your door, will be amazing for you. Oh, I feel really quite strong here. Let's sort this one out. Get ourselves a good number of these again. This will be able to send off some help, maybe to some of these other locations as well. Ah, I feel like I've done really well here. Don't really need to do any trading. I just kind of want to upgrade as much as we can. Give me more upgrades. I want more upgrades. Give me more time. I kind of want to play this once I've completed it. But it's probably going to end, isn't it? We shall see. The city is saved. We did it. New London is no longer in danger of collapse. It was a trying time for all, full of strife and discord, but that's behind us now. Despite all the misunderstanding and unnecessary grudges, we saw past our differences and lent them a helping hand to those in need. The last city on Earth remains the best hope for mankind, but how long will its people remember the lesson it learned? Lesson that it was discord, not the great storm, that turned out to be the ultimate threat. Well done. Is that it? It is! Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like and subscribe. This was quite a short video in the end, because it ended up with just two very small parts shoved together. But I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and all those lovely things, and we can watch as my city grew. Although I didn't actually grow it that big. It was interesting. Like, I didn't really expand or use many of my own resources eventually. I just kind of kept what I needed and stayed very suspicious, very, what's the word, efficient. As soon as I managed to get I think it was the food sorted out was quite easy, but it was the wood situation that got me in a situation and became not for London. I do find the irony that not for London saved London. But yes, but we actually saved them, which is very good. We found some sort friends, which is good. I did like this scenario. I wish it could have been a bit of a longer one to see if we can get them to the top of their levels. Maybe I'll try again at some point to get them up to their levels. But after this, we'll be ready for Frostpunk 2, which I think this episode will be coming out on the Monday, where the Friday is Frostpunk 2. So, I hope you guys are ready for that. I'm going to be probably doing a stream on the first day, if I'm actually honest. Which will be interesting, to say the least. It'll be the first time I've streamed in ages. And it'll be a nice little change to everything. And we will see how the new game treats me. Whether or not I'm ready for it. Or whether or not I'm going to be completely destroyed by it. And look, this is our city. It just kind of stood there. I didn't really do much. Eventually I destroyed the factory. New London Territory. Population 858. 1887. 1916. Wait, is that when it started 1887 and now 1916? What's happening in 1916? Oh, that was when this was taking place. Well, thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ra.